Hey, Most Amazing Top 10 family, I'm your host, Chayne, and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Today I thought I would show you guys the full power of the afro and how desperately I need a haircut. It's getting pretty bad. But that's not the whole reason you guys came here. I feel like a lot of us are creatures of habit. We have the foods that we typically like, and then we don't usually like to venture out of our comfort zone. Well, guess what, guys? We are going to be taking you out of that comfort zone today. It's time to hear about some new and different foods, and that is why we are going to be talking about the top 10 scary foods from around the world. Keep in mind, we all have different perceptions of what normal is to eat based on our culture and how we were raised. So we're going to be looking forward to hearing the comments about what foods you think are the scariest. As always, guys, I would love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. And if any of you at home want to drink in some more Most Amazing Top 10 content, then you should check out everything that's happening on our Instagram and Facebook pages. We are doing a ton of stuff over there. We have updates on videos, we have exclusive content, and cash giveaways. So check it out, and without taking any longer, let's get into this list. Starting off with number 10 is bat. Bat soup is actually considered a delicacy in some parts of Indonesia, even after the rumors of it causing coronavirus. But the scary thing about bat is that they tend to carry a lot of diseases that can be passed on to humans, including the Marburg and Ebola virus. In some places in the world, eating bat is actually illegal due to the danger of zoonotic diseases. And no, Batman can't save you from this one. So what do you guys think? Is it worth giving it a try, or would you rather stay away from this scary food? I mean, the connection to coronavirus is still just a speculation, but that's not a risk I would be willing to take right now. The last thing I would want is my face on the cover of a newspaper and the headline reads, "Some guy eats bat and causes the spread of coronavirus." Again. At number 9, we have black pudding, or simply put, blood pudding. Oh, what? I don't know if I'm into this one. This stuff is made from pig's blood with a thickener added. Sometimes it's breadcrumbs, flour, but most commonly oatmeal. This nastiness is packed into a sausage casing and often served for breakfast. Why breakfast? Well, start off your day with a little bit of gag, why not? While found in many places around the world, the Irish are best known for this stuff. I guess if you really need iron, this should easily supply you with a daily value. I'll stick to supplements, thank you very much. And this doesn't even gross me out because it's packed with blood. It's the oatmeal. I hate that stuff. It's like prison slop that got mixed in with baby puke. I don't care how much brown sugar you put in it, it's never good. Coming in at number 8, we have probably the most cruel, scary food on the list. It's called ORTOLAN bunting. ORTOLAN bunting is a small songbird found throughout most of Europe, but unfortunately is eaten in relatively large quantities in France. The scary part is that they don't just cook it like chicken. They force feed it like foie gras, drown it in brandy, and then ultimately eat it whole. Why don't they just soak it after it's dead, or cook it and serve it like a normal chicken or duck? Luckily, France has laws banning the poaching of these poor birds. However, there does continue to be a black market. It's like people specifically eat it so they can taste the pain. I wouldn't be surprised if the people who eat this punch a puppy for dessert. Coming in at number 7, we have rats. Hey, maybe these little furry critters wouldn't be scurrying all over the city if more people ate them. They certainly don't seem like the cleanest animals, but hey, most people don't think twice about eating pig, right? And did you know that your digestive system has a hard time distinguishing the difference between human flesh and pig flesh? That's a gross little tidbit for you I just wanted to share. A popular dish in Thailand includes drowning, skinning, and cooking these rodents in a wok with oil and spicy chili paste. Are you hungry yet? Coming in at number 6, we have tarantula. Known as aping in Cambodia, this species of tarantula is a growing dish, particularly in a small town nicknamed Spider Town. Personally, being force-fed tarantula would not be a positive for me, but obviously not everyone feels the same way. Apparently it's crunchy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside, often fried in salt and garlic. Some people claim that spiders are great for those with backaches and breathing problems. So what do you think? Should we forego yoga and physio and just eat tarantula instead? This is one where I don't think it would become part of my standard diet, but I would definitely try it. I mean, if climate change keeps rolling out of control, then we're gonna start eating bugs anyways, so might as well get a head start. Coming in at number 5, we have sago worms. This is something I imagine seeing on Fear Factor, but they're actually a delicacy that people pay to eat in Papua New Guinea. These plump little slugs are either smoked or roasted on a spit. They are an inch or 2 long, and believe it or not, they're actually full of nutrients, especially protein. Apparently fans of the worms will grab them by their little heads and then tear the body off with their teeth and then throw the heads away. They describe the flavor as sweet and nutty. Once I hear the words packed with nutrients, you can bet I'm gonna line up to try it out. I'm one of those weirdos that has a cabinet full of pills and powders, half of which I can't pronounce because I think I'm gonna try and live forever or something. I want to be like Jack LaLanne and hitting backflips in my 70s. Coming in on number 4, we have escamole, also known as Mexican caviar. This dish is made out of ant larvae. On the bright side, you wouldn't have to worry about running out of a food source for this one. There are so many ants in the world. Caviar typically refers to fish eggs, but this stuff isn't even made with ant eggs. It's made out of the hatched larva. Considered a treat in Mexico, they are often served as tacos. And to be honest, it's probably healthier than Taco Bell. And tacos are delicious, but to make this stuff a little worse, it comes from an ant that's nicknamed the farty ant, because normal ant larvae wouldn't cut it. But I'll stick to carnitas, thank you very much. But I would like to see what would happen if you snuck an escamole taco in with some normal tacos. Would the person be able to tell the difference? I bet you couldn't, because tacos are so good they can cover up anything nasty, even a bad personality. That's why whenever I take someone on a first date, it's always for tacos. Coming in at number 3, we have fugu, also known as pufferfish or blowfish. This scary Japanese delicacy can be deadly if not prepared correctly. Apparently, even the smallest mistake in the preparation can be fatal. If you do ever take the risk and try this dish, you better go to a highly trained, reputable chef. Because Japanese restaurants take on such a great risk by serving this dish, the average cost per serving is $120. Apparently, 23 people have died in Japan after eating fugu since 2000. After ingesting improperly prepared fugu, first your mouth will become numb, then paralysis sets in, and finally, death. I think I'll stick to the standard sushi options, thank you very much. What do you guys think? I mean, there would be something exhilarating about eating this food that could kill you. It's either try this food or go skydiving. And I think fugu is a little less expensive, so I might have to go for the fugu. Coming in at number 2 is fried rattlesnake. Personally, just the thought of eating rattlesnake gives me goosebumps, but believe it or not, this is actually a delicacy in Texas. Rattlesnakes are poisonous, but luckily, just the head contains the venom, and it's decapitated before it's on your plate. A typical recipe for this slithering reptile would be decapitation, drain the blood, marinated in sweet milk, and coated in cornmeal, and then deep fried. Hungry yet? Apparently it does taste like chicken, and actually after hearing that breakdown, it does sound pretty good. I wonder if you get to keep the rattles, a little toy after. But I don't think I would be eating this and fugu in the same year. I don't need my food trying to kill me twice in a 12-month period. And finally, at number 1, we have monkey brain. Honestly, in my opinion, this one is scary and cruel. But here we go. Apparently it is served directly from the skull of the monkey, like they give you the head, and sometimes it's still alive or the cook has just killed it before serving. People held the belief that eating monkey brain would make them smarter. Luckily, official Chinese policy has now made the serving of monkey brains illegal, with the sentence of up to 10 years in prison for violators. I didn't realize there was a bunch of people out there that were trying to recreate the scene from Hannibal. What kind of person wants to eat the brain of something while it's still alive? That would be horrifying to watch. It's crazy the bizarre traditions that we believe. I just want everyone to know out there that monkey brain won't make you any smarter from eating it. So please don't eat monkey brain, okay? Alright, that is all we have for you for the top 10 scary foods from around the world. Which one did you think should be number 1 on the list? And which one would you guys want to try? Let me know in the comments what you think below. Of course, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. And I want to thank all of you for checking out this video. I know these foods are terrifying, but I think there's a few of them that I would try. Maybe I should have a cooking show where I only eat weird food from around the world. Well, that's it. That's another idea. Well, that's a daydream. We're not going to get into that. I have been your host, Che Arena. Thank you all for tuning in, and all of you at home, stay hungry.